China just sent the US a blunt message, not with diplomacy or trade, but with a weapon that reshapes air combat, the J-20 Mighty Dragon. Over 250 stealth fighters and counting, a signal that 3 decades of uncontested American air dominance may be ending. Pentagon leaders are worried, and you'll see why. The J-20 isn't a single threat, it delivers 5 clear messages. 1. Numbers matter. China is mass-producing J-20s, roughly 100 a year, while fewer than 15% of US fighters are stealth. With a push toward potentially 1,000 J-20s by the 2030s, China isn't catching up, it's surging ahead. 2. Range and reach. The J-20's combat radius stretches beyond 1,200 miles, putting previously safe areas within reach. U.S. carriers and F-35s may be forced farther out and more dependent on tankers and AWACS, the very support planes the J-20 can hunt. 3. Stealth plus sensors. The J-20 is built to see and strike while staying hidden, threatening detection-first advantages and making U.S. surveillance more vulnerable. 4. Industrial warfare and sustainment. China's high-rate production and newer assembly techniques mean losses can be replaced quickly, shifting the calculus of attrition. 5. Strategic signaling. Taken together, the J-20 forces a rethink of Pacific strategy, doctrine, basing, and logistics must change if the U.S. wants to operate effectively in this new environment. This isn't just a new jet, it's a strategic shift. If you want a deeper breakdown of each message and what it means for the Pacific, I'll decode them next. China's J-20 signals a real shift in air warfare. In June 2024, Chinese scientists developed crystals that triple the J-20's radar detection range, triple. That means the J-20 can spot F-22s and F-35s far earlier than expected. First detection often decides the fight. More than range, China has mastered sensor fusion, radar, infrared, and electronic warfare fused into a single, clearer battlefield picture. The J-20 doesn't just see, it understands. It can penetrate contested airspace, collect intelligence stealthily, and feed that data into China's wider network. One J-20 can coordinate submarine strikes, missile launches, and drone swarms at once. The J-20S introduces a game-changing concept, a 2-seat operational stealth fighter where the second crew member is a battle manager for drones, not a trainer. One pilot flies, the other commands autonomous attack drones. Imagine a lone J-20 guiding 6 drones that scout, jam, soak up missiles, and strike. Shooting down the jet won't stop the mission. This is a force-multiplying shift from single aircraft duels to coordinated man-and-machine assaults. China isn't just theorizing, it's deployed. Over 250 J-20s are spread across 12 air brigades near likely flashpoints: Eastern Command, Taiwan, Japan, Southern, South China Sea, Western, disputed borders. Exercises like Joint Sword 2024A-B, mass sorties around Taiwan labeled Cross Straits Lethality, were a clear signal. U.S. objections called the drills irresponsible, but that response also confirms Washington sees the threat. Underpinning it all is improved propulsion. Critics who said the J-20 was limited by engines now face the reality of China's new WS-15 power plant delivering roughly 19 to 20 tons of thrust. The message is blunt. The stealth advantage is eroding. China has the tech, doctrine, numbers, and positioning, and is already flying the platforms that blend human decision-making with robotic wings. The future of air combat favors whoever first masters that marriage of man and machine. That's more power than the F-22 Raptor's engines. More thrust means faster speeds, sharper acceleration, and true supercruise, flying supersonic without afterburners. But power alone doesn't make a weapon. The J-20's design shows China's strategy. Unlike US jets built for all-aspect stealth, it's optimized for frontal stealth in high-speed attacks. The logic is simple. Perfect stealth is costly and limits production, while mission-specific stealth allows mass production. China chose quantity over perfection, and it's paying off. Inside its weapons bay, the J-20 carries China's most advanced missiles. The PL-15 reportedly reaches 200 to 300 kilometers, far beyond America's frontline missiles. This advantage changes air combat. J-20s can strike U.S. fighters from ranges where return fire isn't possible, hitting and vanishing before pilots know they're under attack. America isn't ignoring the threat. Pentagon leaders now treat the J-20 as a peer competitor. Pilot training is shifting to face longer-range weapons, better sensors, and larger enemy numbers. Our aviators are adapting with determination. Industry is responding too. The U.S. is pushing sixth-generation fighter programs, expanding drones, and improving missile technology. The goal isn't one-for-one parity, but to stay ahead in technology and tactics. Streamlined manufacturing and higher production are also priorities, echoing the industrial spirit that won World War II. Most importantly, America is adapting doctrine. After decades focused on counterterrorism, our forces are preparing again for great power competition, and they excel at adaptation. The J-20 sends a message far beyond its capabilities. It marks a shift in the global balance of power, directly challenging America's strategy in the Pacific. For decades, we've maintained stability through technological superiority and forward presence. China's mighty dragon is aimed at both. Allies are watching closely. Japan, Australia, South Korea, and Taiwan know U.S. air dominance has long guaranteed their security. China's J-20 sends a different message, forcing tough questions about future defense cooperation and capability sharing. The economic stakes are just as high. Military technology often fuels civilian innovation, and China's success with the J-20 shows industrial strength far beyond defense. But history reminds us, competition drives American innovation. The space race took us to the moon, and the Cold War advanced generations of technology. The Dragon Challenge could do the same. So, what's China really saying with the J-20? It's 5 messages in one. 1. The numbers game is over, we can outbuild you. 2. Your support aircraft are vulnerable, we can strike what you can't protect. 3. Your stealth edge is fading, we see you before you see us. 4. The future belongs to us, we're already deploying tomorrow's tech. 5. We're ready to fight now, these aren't prototypes, they're weapons. Together, these declare that the era of uncontested U.S. air superiority is ending. The Pacific is no longer an American lake. But here's the truth, America has faced rivals before. We adapt, innovate, and overcome. The Dragon's message isn't defeat, it's a wake-up call. Our pilots remain the best, our technology keeps advancing, and our allies stand with us. Most importantly, American determination has never failed when freedom is on the line.